Danny and I were pastoring his parents' church, and we just felt like we hit a wall as in regards to vision and future. So we just decided to really pray, fast, and seek God. And through that, God led Danny to meet Pastor Josh. And Danny told me, hey, I think that this is going to happen. And in September, we were scheduled to join up with One Hope. I was so happy for Danny. You can't imagine that God is answering our prayers. He wouldn't have to do life alone. He'd be on a team. But I felt a lot of other emotions. I felt like I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if there are people there who want me, who are ready to welcome me. And I know that sounds really selfish, but it's just those insecurities that tell you maybe you're not enough or you don't have anything to offer. In the summer, before we ever came to One Hope on a Sunday, Danny said, why don't you join this mom's small group? They're having a summer playdate small group. They're meeting at Lafreniere Park Splash Pad. I am actually an introvert, and I am not going to speak in a crowd unless spoken to. And so my insecurities were just screaming at me like, this would not be a good idea. But I was pushed, and I went anyway. Drove up in the van with 6 kids, had the longest walk across the parking lot, not knowing what I was walking into. But I took a deep breath and prayed, and all my fears melted because I was just warmly welcomed. People who had been there, they were just ready to meet other people. And you don't find that everywhere, right? Like, I have my friends. I don't need to meet a new friend, but they were so welcoming. I met Pastor Amber and I think Carrie, and they just welcomed the kids and made us feel like we were part of the family. I had been on the giving end of welcoming people for years. That's just who my family was. That's what they loved to do and had been in church. But to be on the receiving end, it just meant so much to me. Since then, I've been part of different small groups. I've still had to step out of my comfort zone, still had to quiet those insecurities. But God has provided every relationship in the exact season that I needed it. And I didn't feel like I had to work or strive or be this certain person to fit in. I just felt like I was welcomed how I am. I would encourage you to get connected, whether it's on a serve team or a small group or just talking to the person who's getting coffee next to you. We were made to do life together and to have family. And I mean, I just can't tell you how much more rich and full my life is because I have other people who love God to do life with. They've encouraged me when I've been down. They've taken care of me when I've been sick. It's just been the best.